It's a tool. Duel 2-on-2.
So they're going.
Yeah.
So the Steven is actually a tank right now. So we're kind of showing off the fact that you can tank in PvP. He has ability to taunt enemies. He has the ability to soak up a lot of damage. He's able to block skill shots. So it looks like the other two guys, that's actually Nick and Brett, who have been on some of our other live streams. It looks like they're trying to focus down Mark because he's the healer. And so ideally, Steven would be doing some taunts on here to reduce the amount of damage that they're dealing to Mark. See, Mark's taking a lot of punishment though.
So, Mark's down. So
Mark's down.
So you can, I think Steven's got a chance here though.
This would be a great time to use his innate, I would say, because it's going to stop him from taking any sort of punishment.
Oh man, we just got CC'd there. So we've got that breakout gameplay.
So he uses his innate. Now he's so he's in his tank innate. This means he's going to be taking a lot less damage. His armor's like greatly increased.
And his damage is increased pretty.
Not in your tank mode. When you're in eradication mode, you're actually able to put out a lot more damage. But when you're in tank mode, it's really more just for that survivability.
The other thing to notice that is very. See, we were just in the heal area there.
Just got blind again.
Oh man, so blind again. We were talking about that earlier. That is a devastating CC in PvP.
Yeah, besides actually affecting your screen, it also reduces your chance to hit with your attacks.
Right. So the bots, we just pulled them out to hopefully get some help tanking on there. It's not looking good for Steven though.
No, he put up a valiant effort, but he's actually joined all the other class designers in dying on the stream, and I'm very disappointed in all of them at this point. And no, I will not be streaming me playing because I will never die on stream. On this stream.
I think we'll figure out a way to do it somehow.
Yeah, maybe
we'll figure it out. So let's get rezzed here really quick.
Yeah, why don't they keep going? Why don't they keep going through a couple of these duels, and why don't we answer some of these questions that have come in?
Yes, most definitely. So, question the first. What types of escapes will be available to the engineer for PvP? Are there any teleports or jumps to get out of range quickly? That's from Scuzz DP7.
So like I was saying before, the engineer has a lot of advantages, but being able to get out of the way or being able to quickly disengage isn't really one of those strengths. He does have that ability that leaps him backwards, urgent withdrawal. It's not a huge distance though, and it does snare. So that's basically the only tool that you have to get out of dodge quickly as an engineer, besides your sprinting and
what's great about it too, though, is you can use those charges like tap tap and get out of the way and use them really quickly.
Or if you only need to get back a little bit, you can use it, and then if you want to hold on to that second charge, use it later on. You can. Right.
So let's talk about this fight. What's going on here? It seems like we're getting more damage off, so that's good.
Yeah, it looks like they actually were concentrating their damage. Nice. They weren't. It looks like they're actually trying to focus Steven this time a little bit more, which is not the best strategy.
No.
Just because an engineer, ton of armor, he's in a tank stance.
That was really quick. Well done, guys. Well done. You made up for it right there.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Why don't you try to mix up your build here a little bit, try to get rid of those bots, and do something with some more taunts to show off the fact that you can reduce the damage. And maybe hopefully they can try to go after the medic again and see if you can help keep him alive.
So while we're doing that, let's go with another question. What are the downsides or limitations of using the engineer's exosuit?
So this is something that at the moment there aren't really that many limitations. You know what? It's just kind of the best thing you ever want.
It's a little awesome right now.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So they're fighting without me.
Oh, that's not very. That's very not very nice of them.
Use that setting, get in there, help them out, man. There you go.
Oh, it doesn't look like he was able to change his build because of that, because he got into combat. You can't actually change your action sets when you're in combat.
A little bit of an unfair advantage there to start out with. But you know what? I have faith in you, Steven.
You can do this.
You're going to do it.
You can do this. To answer that question, though, what was the question again? I just forgot what it was.
To be honest with you, totally forgot.
Oh man, it's like we can't even pay attention to 2 seconds.
Yeah. So anyway, but we do have another question that's written down. We're like Ron Burgundy. You have to type it down. We read it, and we will read it verbatim. Otherwise, we just forget it. Exosuit downsides. That's what it was.
Oh, it looks like they just got another win. Good job, guys.
Well done. Even though those guys kind of came in.
Let's keep this going. I think it's good. I think it's a good background for these questions.
The downsides to the exosuit.
Right now,
that's right. They're a limited amount, but.
Oh yes, we are. So we're adding kind of drawbacks. We're adding certain elements to each of these innates to make them not always the right answer.
Balance.
And so,
I mean, you gotta balance it.
And so the mech suit will actually slow your movement speed
Significantly.
Significantly. You'll have a 30% move speed reduction whenever that exosuit's active.
Yeah.
So it's going to be something that's really good for holding a position. It's going to be something that's good to kind of like push people away, but you're not really going to be able to chase people down in it. You're not really going to be able to get away in it.
And it makes sense from a, you know, you've got a giant mech suit on, it's probably going to slow you down a little bit. But it does make you stronger, so catch 22 there.
So it looks like they're trying to focus down Mark again. They're actually doing pretty successful, and they've actually taken him down really quickly.
Yeah, that was fast this time.
Yeah.
So Steven, I salute you if you can pull this one off, my friend. Another thing to point out is that our shields in our game, those regenerate over a certain time if you're not being hit. That's correct?
That is correct. And also the engineer has a couple of ways of regenerating shields themselves. They have a shield bot which regenerates shields, and they have a few other abilities that will actually regenerate shields.
All right, man, come on. You got to use.
He looks like he's being a hero.
Nice.
Are you being a hero, Steven?
Oh man,
I'm trying.
Don't miss that skill shot.
Oh.
Good job.
Well done. So this is close.
This is actually, I think Steven's got him. At this point, he's...
Oh, that was a good pull though.
Oh.
So we just
Use
spawned in
those
a bot.
cooldowns.
We're hopefully getting him out. Now you're hanging out.
Oh,
and get some heals as well.
This
is really close. He's not going to let you have
Steven
this,
doesn't
man.
have the damage for this, does he? No.
Oh, Steven.
You let that was Nick Roth that just
Nick Roth, you did a good job there.
Yeah, Nick.
That was a close fight. But you know, the interesting thing here is